Y'all already know what it is. The couch don't lie, and we don't hold back. Camera clicks, bass drop. Welcome to the motherfucking Clout Couch. Clout Couch. Clout Couch. Talk that clout. Talk that clout. Talk that clout, sit down, let it out. Everybody got a mic, but they quiet in the drought. We don't do cap, we don't do scripts. Clout Couch, hot takes, talk real, not clip. From the trap to the TikTok trends, we the voice in the back that don't play pretend. No filter, no fake, no off switch here. You say it from the couch, the whole net gon' hear. Talk that clout. Talk that clout. Yeah, we viral on the gram and the streets gon' vouch. Pull a mic hot, better watch that mouth. Every guest leave shook when they hit this couch. Clout Couch. Clout that clout. Clout that clout. Clout Couch. Where culture sits down and speaks up. Y'all already know what it is. The couch don't lie, and we don't hold back.
All right, y'all. Welcome. This is Clout Couch, where the culture sits down and speak up. Now, for today, y'all, on Clout Couch, we got 600. He's going through the Hoovers indictment. It's the Hoovers and P4K indicted by feds SSXXX trafficking a minor South Central LA on Fig Street. Yeah, y'all, getting crazy out here, bro. You gotta watch your back, your front, your side, and your top. You feel me? But we're gonna get into this video right here, and we're gonna let y'all see what is the script. Come on, let's go.
And young women along South LA's Figueroa Creek. Now, this is the actual indictment that came out. All right, let's Google some public record, you know what I'm saying, and hit the news. Now, they actually showed these dudes' faces on here, you know what I'm saying? Like, they showed all their faces. It's all public record. It's all online, you know what I'm saying? So don't be acting like people showing people faces online. It's already online. We talking about what's online. Now, they got the whole indictment on here. Let me just read to y'all a little bit of it because I don't want to be wasting too much time. All right, let me just read the first little paragraph. All right. Let me skip the part that I read earlier. Where is it at? Here we go. Federal and local law enforcement today arrested 6 members and associates of the South LA's based Hoover criminal gang. charged in a 31 count indictment that charges them with racketeering conspiracy, including sex trafficking of children and adults through force, fraud, and coercion, right? Including runaways, children from foster care system on the Figueroa corridor, recruiting victims, though social media, and branding them with tattoos. Like, it's really, really bad work. You know what I'm saying? So, the following defendants are charged with one count of conspiracy to violate RICO, racketeer, influenced, and corrupt organizations. The first person is Amaya Armstead, 25 years old, aka Lady Duck. Uh, Defendant and the de facto leader of the 11 Deuce set of the Hoover criminal gang, who was accused of sex trafficking a 14-year-old girl. Now that's like bad work, you know what I mean? Pimping is what it is, you know what I'm saying? People do their thing, but from my experiences and stuff like that, being around growing up, it's a hands-off sport. It's no minors and no hands. You know what I'm saying? So all that kidnapping and beating up and gorilla and all that stuff, like that ain't really pimping. You ain't really got no real ism if you got to use more than your mouth. It's really about the mouth. If you got game, you ain't got to never use your hands and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's by choice, not by force. This is why they're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But next on the list is Keandre Young, 22 years old, aka Young Poke. Um, Naziz Harris, 19 years old, aka
Poke?
N4. Avery Michael.
Hold on. Did you say Poke, the rapper? Poke? Oh, bro. Orange laces? Oh, my God. That's crazy. Damn, bro. Doing crazy stuff. TJ, get out of here with that little ass money. That's crazy, bro. Young Pope and P4K.
27, aka Hands. Jared Evans, 29 years old, aka J Money. Matthew Brooks, 22 years old, aka Vermont Star. Darrell Robinson, 22 years old, aka Popcorn. We're gonna get back to that in a second.
Hey, you got enough to give me some Chinese food? You know what? They hear you on here. Shut up. B, they hear you. Oh, I will. That was important. What you got to do is not important. But that was important. Oh, y'all, excuse me. Look, I'm live. I don't need to be talking about this right now. I am live. People are hearing this. I can't get back to my live when you over here in my left ear talking. But I'm hearing you through my mic. I am hearing you through my microphone. TJ, bro, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to her or your mama. What? At 8? What you mean at 8? I'm hungry now. You just show. Oh, you know I'm live and you just showed your money, right? Yeah. Now you just told these people that you broke. I'm not broke. I got money, bro. I got the cheddar, the cheese, the denarios. All right, back. And no, B, I am not gonna get a hold to a rat.
Jelon Phillips, 22 years old, aka Chop 'em. Brian Israel, 31 years old, aka Folo. Tajon Gray, 25 years old, aka Tiny 3. Tommy Crockman, 30 years old, aka Tommy Guns. You know what I'm saying? So, this is the indictment, man. Like, when the feds come in and get you, they've been watching. Like, they don't really jump the gun on stuff because that's why they got a high percentage rate of convictions. You know what I'm saying? When they come, they come. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a long indictment, so I'm not gonna really read the whole thing. But according to the indictment, on from February 2021 to August 2025, the Hoovers largely controlled sex trafficking and prostitution in the Figueroa corridor of South LA. Members and associates of the gang acted as pimps to promote and manage sex trafficking. The defendants facilitated each other's pimping and managing and monitoring their victims, pooling resources to rent several motel rooms for commercial sex dates, disciplining each other's victims, driving each other's victims to and from the street where victims solicited commercial sex work, sourcing third parties to create online profiles for sex advertisements, and sending each other money via Cash App and Apple Pay. Like, it's a lot in here. So we got a 4-year investigation, and 11 people picked up. It's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, in 2024, April 2024, Armstead and Evans utilized rooms at the Stadium Inn in South LA motel to traffic their victims. One victim included a 14-year-old girl. So, like, they're not going to have no remorse for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no remorse for a minor, period. Under 18, 17 going on 18. But when you think about 14 years old, a lot of people have kids, and a lot of people were 14 at one point. You think how young their mind is, and to be forcing someone to do that is kind of crazy. So they expect, harsh penalties on this type of stuff. I don't see people get over 100, 200 years for these type of crimes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I say, man. Like I say, I done seen, been around the Islam in the streets, and it's a hands-off sport. If you really know how to, get down and out like that, you know what I'm saying? But the hands-on and force and kidnapping, I read in here they was throwing them in the car and forcing people in the car. Like, it's all in indictment, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know what they got going on, man. But I'm not gonna make this video too long. Obviously, they're gonna be innocent to proven guilty. You can't never really just go off of, an indictment and say someone's guilty. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't do it, free them, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to this though. So they released the whole indictment with the pictures and everything, man. Now this dude right here, right, Robinson. So his name has been in the news for some minor stuff before. You know what I mean? And I guess he might have beat the case. Now he got picked up in this. It's like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I think dude had a promising career at one point. He was doing something I think with Empire for years ago. They was kind of getting it going, and I don't know. When you're young like that, you don't really be thinking about the what can happen, the possibility. You kind of just out doing what you do. Me personally, that's not me. When I got to a position where I was able to do things straight, you know what I'm saying? I was always trying to do the right thing. I was just forced by my situation to do the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? But I was always smart with it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never done no stuff like that. But hey, man, what y'all think about this? This is the second Rico this year of LA gangs. Is it more to come? Is it no more gonna come because people gonna see it's real? Like, I don't know. Is it bad? Are they cleaning street stuff for real? Is the game banging really over with? I think it's over with, you know what I'm saying? Based on what I'm seeing, how things used to be, I say it's over with, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Check it out.
All right, y'all. That's the end of that. We're going to be bringing you a lot of stuff with Clout Couch. And we catch it, we're gonna bring it to you, we're gonna put it on here, and we're gonna put it out there. You feel me? So yeah, man. Welcome to Clout Couch. And this the end of the episode. So we're gonna get up out of here. But before I get up out of here, I'm gonna leave y'all with this.
Camera clicks, bass drop. Welcome to the motherfucking Clout Couch. Clout Couch. Clout Couch. Talk that clout. Talk that clout. Talk that clout, sit down, let it out. Everybody got a mic, but they quiet in the drought. We don't do cap, we don't do scripts. Clout Couch, hot takes, talk real, not clip. From the trap to the TikTok trends, we the voice in the back that don't play pretend. No filter, no fake, no off switch here. You say it from the couch, the whole net gon' hear. Talk that clout. Talk that clout. Yeah, we viral on the gram and the streets gon' vouch. Pull a mic hot, better watch that mouth. Every guest leave shook when they hit this couch. Clout Couch. Clout that clout. Clout that clout. Clout Couch. Where culture sits down and speaks up. Y'all already know what it is. The couch don't lie, and we don't hold back. Camera clicks. Bass drop. Welcome to the